Danielle peeked out the narrow window next to the front door and watched as their new neighbor disappeared down the front walk. She turned to Heather. "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm sure. And by the way she looked at me, she recognized me."
"Explains why she was at Pearl's house," Walt said. "She probably arrived in town and was eager to see it."
"But it doesn't explain why she killed Betty." "Heather, we don't know if she killed anyone, just that they were together an hour before the murder." "You don't know what happened in that hour," Danielle reminded her. "All we can do is call the chief and let him know you've identified the person you saw with Betty this morning." Heather considered Danielle's words for a moment and then let out a deep sigh. "Yeah, you're right. I hate when people jump to conclusions about me. Maybe she had nothing to do with the murder, but she could have seen something."
"And if she is innocent and knows nothing about the murder, she could be in danger. Perhaps she saw something after she left Betty. Something she doesn't even realize is significant," Walt suggested.
Together the three returned to the kitchen while Danielle called the chief to tell him they knew the identity of the person of interest. "She could have parked in the alley," Danielle said after she ended her call with the chief. She now sat at the kitchen table with Heather and Walt. "Just because you didn't see her car on the street doesn't mean she didn't drive over here." "I suppose you're right. She obviously knew Betty. Maybe she came over to show her the house. Since they didn't have a key to get in, they decided to walk down to the beach.